Once you've logged into Knowledgehook and you land here on the page that has all your classes on it, you will find that each class has a number of settings that you can turn off and on. The way that you get to these settings is you click on this button here with the 3 bars, and you want to go to Class Settings. Once you get to class settings, you'll see the class code. You'll see the name of the class, which you can rename. This is really helpful. So this allows you to add different grade content to the class. So right now I have grade 8 selected. So that's where Knowledgehook will pull the content from. But if you're working in grade 8 and you want kids also working on grade 7, you may choose to turn on multiple grades there. Oops. You have a number of other options here that you can turn off and on. So registration is to let students create accounts with passwords. You can turn that off or on. Guests allow temporary visitors can join without a login. I have these both turned off. Immediate access to all grade content. So if you assign a mission and then you want the students to continue on working on anything that's in the course, they can go ahead and choose anything to work on. The whole course will open up for them to work away. You can have that on or off there. Calculator, if you want students to use a calculator when working on missions, so I recommend that you allow that, so turn that on. Gifting during school hours. When students complete missions and complete game shows, they have the option of sending a gift to another person in the class. So you can decide if you want them to have that ability. And then auto share milestones with parents. So do you want Knowledgehook to automatically send a weekly email to parents highlighting their child's milestones? So I'm actually going to turn the gifting off just because I'm working with older students. For myself, I'm working with grade 9 students, and so I'm going to turn that off. It's not something they're really into. And then I'm good with the other settings here, so I'm going to save my changes. Okay, and then you can go back by clicking on Knowledgehook to get back to your classes. You will notice I have one class that's premium and one class that's not. In the settings for the class that is not a premium, you will see the same settings. Okay, so that's where your classroom settings can be found.